Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream today. Wow, the market is really tanking off here with Tesla. Obviously, that was a big drop down there last night. Poor Tessie just really dying off to the downside. That is a big drop there. Look at 183. That is a huge resistance there. Man, it looks like we are definitely starting to fall off in a huge way, all the way down to 164 this morning. And honestly, I can't lie. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. You know, Tesla, I'm not going to lie. They just suck right now. They do. It's just how it is. Their margins they suck. They blow, I guess you could say. The margins obviously are getting constricted a lot. I think it came in at like 11.7%. That's terrible. I think it was like 16% last quarter and a little bit higher than that the quarter before, but it's insane to see how much net profits they're really losing, or net income, you could say, because they're actually doing pretty well on most other things, but you know, the other stuff is actually pretty good, so pretty interesting in that sense. But wow, yeah, it's a big drop off though today, guys. Not what you want to see. The earnings actually did pretty well when you look at like revenue and all that stuff, so sounds good for the most part, but man. Hang on, I don't even have a chat open here. So much stuff going on here today. I am doing a million things today, guys, so please bear with me. If you could, we are really trying to get a lot of stuff done. It has been a very annoying day for me so far, to say the least. Just being honest. Been pretty rough. Alright, guys, just give me a minute here. Wow, that move with SPY is pretty nuts. All the way down to 411 even. That is pretty rough there. I'll say that. That is rough. To the downside. Poor SPY. How about QQQ? I'm really looking at a day trade on this one to the downside today, to say the least. Trying to get the stuff open here. There we go. Now I can see you guys. What's up? What's going on here today? 5 viewers? Like, geez, what's happening? Crazy here today. But yeah, so hey, if you guys want to go ahead and join up on the Bookmap, you can check out the link here below. It's actually really awesome. Check out Bookmap. It's going to be a fun time going forward here. So what you can do is you can follow this link right here. Takes you to bookmap.com, and you can get the Bookmap subscription, so you'll sign up for what you'll want for. I'll say the special offers are going to be what you want. Like the Global Plus is going to be the probably the better, obviously, option for you there. There are a couple other ones that you can do as well, like Global Monthly, Global Plus, etc. But keep in mind, you're also going to have to sign up for DX feed, so keep that in mind too. That's going to be, so you're going to have to sign up for this, and then you're going to also have to sign up on the website here for Bookmap for DX feed as well. So you can go to like connectivity, I believe, like DX feed right here, and then it takes you to the DX feed DX feed page, so then you can go ahead and sign up for that as well. Pretty fun there. But yeah, go ahead, and that's how you'll get Bookmap, guys. It's actually awesome. We ended up getting some links and stuff like that together. And it's going to be really fun over the next few months with Bookmap. You know, it's been a awesome past few weeks. It seems like you guys really enjoy Bookmap, which is awesome. So glad that you love that. Pretty cool. I know, Mike. There is a lot of stuff. That's part of the reason why it's hard to, hard for Mike to do the live stream. Do live streams like this. There's just a lot of stuff in the background. So QQQ, upper resistance right around 317.20 though. Hopefully it can hit that and start to fall back off here as we trade throughout the morning. Not my favorite movement so far though. It's having that terrible drop in pre-market. We're not even going to get to play this movement, to be honest. It's probably just going to linger down here before it pops right back to the upside. Kind of brutal, I'd say, actually. Let's see here. Man, Tesla, that's a big drop to the downside there. 183.50, that's a big drop all the way down to 164.50. Jeez, that is terrible. What happened here? Palantir, that's a big drop to the downside. Look at that big upper resistance around 905. That is terrible looking. Terrible. Dollar Tree, damn. Look at that resistance at 150. I feel like we're going to run up into resistance today and fall back off. I mean, SPY's at a pretty big support, I'd say, right? Pretty big. Gotta be, right? Eye up on the Bookmap here. Let's go look at Tessie. What's going on, Tessie? Wow. So, you can see the orders here on Tessie. 165 and 160 are definitely the bigger areas here today. There's really no liquidity up top. So people think of this in a couple ways. You know, I've seen people say, well, there's a lot of orders down here, so maybe that's buyers buying it up as support. I've also seen people say that a lot of these orders down here are sellers. So, you know, it's a little bit confusing. You know, you kind of have to kind of guess, you know, kind of make some speculation, I guess you could say. Have some speculation with it. Kind of how it works. $165 though, that's definitely a big area where there's a lot of orders stacked up. Same thing with 160. You can tell those are going to be the bigger areas today, probably of support. Obviously, we will probably hit off that, maybe reject up a little bit before breaking through. We'll have to see how it works out, but so far today, a lot of volatility, I'd say. I'm kind of not a fan. You know, we're getting that move back up, which is just like terrible to me. You do not want to move up like that. That is just, that's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal, to be honest. A big move back up with AMD as well. Terrible run back to the upside. Wow. Why does that have to happen today? Like, what the hell? All the stocks do bad and then it just dies off. That's so bad. Wow. Sniperbox just called out Google. G-O-O-G-L. Pretty cool. 110 calls. That's pretty nice with Google there. Google was running up for a second. They really hit resistance, but yeah, Sean, what's going on? AMD back to $90. There we go. AMD, let's see, running to the upside in a huge way here, up above 90, up to 90, 40. This is weird. I'm not a fan, I'm not gonna lie. This movement's kind of making me angry. I don't even have a lot of puts, but it's just like, why? You know, it's like every single time the market freaking goes one way or the other lately, the second that we open, it picks the opposite direction. Look at yesterday. Same thing. Big gap down, and then what do we do all day? We trade right to the upside all day long. Is that going to be the same thing that happens today? I doubt it, but like, I don't know. I'll be honest. This is kind of getting weird to me here, how much this is happening lately. Usually it doesn't happen this much. I mean, this is a lot of reversals intraday. Like, there's no continuation at all. Like, on a very small front. Now, this has happened a lot in the past. You know, I'm not trying to say it hasn't happened a lot, but it's just one of those, I don't know. Every time we get a big gap down lately, it's like we just continue to go the opposite way once the market opens. And it's usually with pretty good momentum, too. It's not like we're just, oh, we're just going up a little bit. You know, it's pretty big candles. Yeah, Sean has XLK, NVIDIA, AMD, all to the downside. But like he says, he has time. Yeah, I can't believe that they're moving back up like they are, Sean. Look at NVIDIA. It's about to hit the new highs. Like, geez. Can't believe that. So weird. So weird there. Wow. But hey, thank you guys for joining up today. I appreciate you, as always, and thank you to all the lurkers out there. But thank you, Sean, Keisha, Jamie, and everybody else. Mike. I like your comment, Mike. That's funny. We definitely do. It could be used. Definitely could be used. But man, let's see this. Oh, let's see. Sean says, what do you have overhead on SPY real quick? So overhead here, I actually have a level right around 412.25 to 412.50. So we got to watch out in this little area. We could reject and start to move back down. So that could be nice. Yeah, so 412.50 to 412.20 here. Here it actually is rejecting now. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good to see there. Very good. See 413 resistance, 412.50 resistance as well. Yeah, I'll also watch 413, Sean, intraday. That would be a pretty big level as we start to rise, but 414 is going to be the big thing. I hate to say every point because it just sounds a little, I don't know. To me, it sounds dumb whenever, you know, you say like, oh, 411 and 411.50 and 412. It's like, well, obviously, but sometimes that's just how it is. You know, today it's like every 50-cent increment seems like there's a decent resistance. What a day in the market, though. Can't believe that we're even trying to move up. Tessie's not up too much themselves, but the other tech stocks are what really blow my mind. Like, Tesla's normal. That, to me, that's kind of expected. Wow, look at Amazon. Meta. Okay, Meta's holding a little bit too. Hey, Spacely! Thanks for joining up. Thanks for being here, Spacely. Appreciate you there. And hey, if you guys are interested in the Bookmap, check out the link below. We have the official links for it, so it could be cool. Check out the link. It'll take you to a page just like this. There's a few different subscription, I guess you could say, options. So there's digital plus, monthly, annual, all that stuff. Look, watch the quarterly. Those are going to be a lot better. That's a good deal. $147 for the first 3 months. That's pretty good. $147 for 3 months. That's like $50 a month only. Keep in mind, you will have to get DX feed as well. So after you sign up for Bookmap and you log in and all that stuff, you can go to connectivity up here and then just click DX feed. Okay, then you're going to want to go down, and once you log in, it'll say, you know, you can just log in to get it right there. So that'll be the way to do it. But yeah, you can just go on, you can log in after you sign up, and then just go to this DX feed page and scroll down, and you can just click Get Bookmap with DX feed, and that's pretty much how that would work. Pretty easy there. But awesome, guys. Bookmap is awesome. I love getting this visualization on the charts. It's actually fantastic. A lot of people call it level 4 data. It's just like a nice visual of level 2. I've heard so many people draw that comparison. They say it's a good visualization of level 2 data. I love it, guys. I think it's one of the more awesome things to look at, especially for scalpers. You know, for like longer term trading, it's probably not the best. So if you're into real long-term stuff, you know, I'll be honest, it's probably not for you. But for short-term trading, man, this is awesome, especially for stocks and options, and you can even use it for crypto, I saw. I couldn't believe that. I was like, crypto? No way. But yeah, apparently there's even crypto involved. So pretty crazy, but there's all types of stocks and futures and different things like that you can look at with it. But I love watching it, getting it, just so I can see some of the good levels intraday, because, you know, some people are like, oh, well, NVIDIA has support at 278. You know, well, now you can actually see that. You can physically say, wow, you know, there's some orders down here at 278. I can see it visually on the chart, and there we go. And then, like, right here, there's, you might say on the chart, you might see, you know, NVIDIA at like 279 or 280 here. So you're like, oh, wow, big resistance at 280, of course, and 279, because, you know, lots of bounces there over the past few days. And then you can go to Bookmap, kind of confirm it. So 279, big resistance, 280, big resistance up there. Maybe you can trade it for a nice hit and then move back down, or you can try to trade some breakouts with it if you see, you know, some of these big areas where there's orders, like big fills happening and stuff like that. That was a mixed one there. You know, all my volume dots on the NVIDIA chart are actually the way that I wanted. There we go. I think the other day there might have been a little... Yeah, there we go. Love watching Nvidia though. It's a huge upper resistance there. Sean goes, I could be it. I have like 3 weeks of doing nothing. You know, Sean, maybe that'd be a good idea. Maybe we should talk about that. No, I'm just kidding. We could if you wanted to, but I'm just joking. It's a big upper resistance though. 279.50. A lot of orders coming in there. A lot of liquidity. Same thing at 279.80. 280 though is where we're gonna really have to watch and be careful for. Look at that, 65,000 orders on the books. That is crazy. That is crazy there. Come on, Tessie. Looks like it might try to go up and test resistance, which would maybe make some sense. Or, I mean, Nvidia. Tessie does need to come up too, though. Poor Tessie. That was terrible last night, guys. They cut prices for the 6th time this year ahead of quarterly results. That is... Oh, that's bad, guys. That hurt their margins just even more. It's like they wanted to hurt the margins, right? Hey, Keisha. She says she hasn't seen Hunter. Hey, Hunter's here. He's in the background. He's always doing a lot of stuff for school, I think, and stuff like that. Not exactly sure what all, at the moment, Keisha, but definitely doing stuff with school and everything like that. Uh-oh. What happened with SpaceX, guys? I saw some bad news, I think. What happened here? No. Uh-oh. Mid-flight failure. I didn't know this. I want to see this happen. I want to see it blow up.
It's just so fun to see it fly. After a series of 150-meter hop tests with earlier prototypes, the Starship program saw a major breakthrough during a test flight of the vehicle known as Serial Number 8, or SN8. You can see it there on your screen now. In
Where's
December
that one
2020,
from today? Is it this
SN8
one?
demonstrated a first-of-its-kind controlled aerodynamic descent and landing flip.
As the velocity increases, the density of the atmosphere is decreasing,
Max Q.
lessening stress on the vehicle. The call-out, Max Q now.
They said there was a problem. It blew up.
Situation.
Yeah, it does appear to be spinning, but I do want to
here it
remind
is.
everyone that everything after clearing the tower was icing on the cake.
There it goes. There it is. So I guess they wanted it to blow up. They just wanted to see it kind of like launch off the tower, like they said. Watch the launch. Here we go. Let's see what this does.
8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. After chamber pressure is nominal.
This This is crazy.
3 seconds into the test flight of
I
the
can't believe what I'm seeing.
Starship vehicle. Tower cleared. We're into pitch over. Propulsion reports first stage engines nominal. What a sight from the ground cameras at Starbase. We're flying at twice the thrust of the Saturn V heading to space.
Acquisition of signal, this is Christie.
We're throttled down and throttled back up. Going through the period of maximum aerodynamic pressure.
All right. Well, hey, we'll get back to the stocks now, but wow, what a crazy thing there with SpaceX. That was pretty crazy. I'll say that. That was pretty cool to see, actually. Was not expecting anything like that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Sean goes, I'm too old to even know what I'm doing. I can't even run Microsoft 11. Sean, you got me dying. Microsoft 11. That's pretty good, man. That's funny. Oh, man. That is hilarious. Yeah, that's awesome, though, with SpaceX. Love to see that. That is cool. Let's go ahead and see, though, how that SPY ends up today. Let's see if we end up moving back down a little bit. 411 is a big support here on the day. That is a huge area of support. If we fall under there, I think we could see more selling go into the SPY. We're kind of still holding 411 and 410. I think that, you know, we'll end up getting under there, though. Definitely somewhere around 410, I think. Anyways. Dang it, SpaceX. That's why the market's falling. I sure hope not, Keisha. That was pretty cool, though. Apparently, it was nice that they even broke out of the platform. But, man, that thing was really flying at a quick pace there. I'm sure it was even going to go faster and faster, but wow, what a fast rocket. Tesla's hurting Ford today, is it? Yeah, I'll be honest. Ford hurt themselves yesterday, too. That was... I don't even know what they did yesterday, but look at Ford and GM had straight drops off at open yesterday. Tesla actually outperformed them yesterday, which was interesting. Kind of cool to see that. Huh. Thanks for calling that out, though, Ant. I didn't even realize Ford was down today. General Motors. Going over to my watch list here, we have LVS at 5%. WYNN 2.73%, looking good. FSLY 2.62% to the upside. AI's moving up too. Even Micron is up. Micron, the chip stock. Is DraftKings really moving too? Okay. All right, DraftKings. Keep on going. I don't mind. The more the merrier, DraftKings, please. Yeah, Elon just he just tweeted about the launch as well. Wow, DraftKings. 2160 upper resistance, 2135 lower resistance today. Go look at EA. I've been loving EA, guys. Oh, that's RA. Hang on. Terrible. I clicked on the wrong one. You know what that means.
How dare you?
Greta, I told you to stay away. EA here is looking pretty good, though, to the upside, guys. This is one of my favorite stocks. I was actually calling this one out in the stocks channel in Discord. It's called hashtag stock signals. It's in the same channels. It's in the same conglomeration of channels as the bot plays. For anybody with the premium. And hey, like I said, guys, don't forget to check out Bookmap if you're interested. We have the links out now. Officially got the links. It's looking good. Gonna have some fun over the next few weeks and few months with Bookmap, so just check out the link below. Check out the link in the comments, I should say, and the link below. Sign up for Bookmap and have a, well, I will say get more of an insight into the market. That's going to be the main thing here. It's going to give you an advantage because you're going to be able to see exactly where orders are on the market, and you can kind of make some better decisions in trading based off of some of those. So check it out. Check out that link. I love it. It shows you exactly where a lot of those big orders are in the market. Like I said, it even shows you these volume dots, shows you exactly where those orders are filling. So like, look at this. If we zoom in a lot, these are like, this is volume coming in real time, guys. These are actual like big chunks of orders being filled at certain areas. You can actually see the numbers changing here on the side as well. It's like a very in-depth version of level 2 is essentially what it is. In-depth version of level 2. And I love using it for intraday trades, especially to find upper resistance and everything like that. 280 is huge on Nvidia here. How's like Apple today though? Wow, Apple has a big level up at 167. Interesting. A lot of orders sitting up there. Go look at Amazon real quick. I know that they've been running up today a little. Okay, coming back now. Coming back a little bit. I'll tell you what, though. That move with DraftKings today is awesome, though. I'll say that. Oh, now it comes back down. I had to say something, didn't I? Now it's coming back. MGM, maybe for a play down. I'm still watching the QQQ, just waiting for a put entry here this morning. I feel like puts are still the way. Look at that. We got that stupid reversal again. It never fails, does it? Every day lately, it's just reversal, reversal, reversal. I'm like, oh no. QQQ, that is terrible there. I hate to see these types of turnarounds like this. Definitely not what you want. Definitely not. Wow, Ant has 65 shares of Ford, so he's like, of course I noticed it. Yeah, I feel you, Ant. That's funny. That's funny. Come on, Spy. Get back down there. They're gonna make me mad. See that 5-minute chart? Terrible looking. You know what looks really bad though is BBBY. Uh-oh. Bed Bath & Beyond is coming right back, guys. Not good. Same thing with CCL. Ooh, same thing with DAL too. Oh gosh. Neo's coming down again. What's up with Neo? I mean, the past like 4 or 5 days, it's just been straight to the downside. Straight down. Not just like, oh, Neo's down. It's like, Neo's down. Down, down. A lot of volatility coming in there. A lot of sellers. I wonder if there's something with China. Because even Baba's been down. I know we got that Chinese data that came out earlier in the week. I thought that was pretty good, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong, but... See AI running to the upside. Look at AI. That's awesome, guys. 3.48% and still going. Roblox is coming back. A little bit. That was a pretty nasty tumble by them. They're coming back, but I don't know. They got a ways to go, I guess. I'll say that about them. Qualcomm. Some of these chips today are looking great. Like MU, Qualcomm, AMD. Can't believe that they're getting the type of upwards momentum that they are. Monster Beverage. Very interesting one there. Good old Monster. What's everybody drinking today? Everybody got their Monster, their coffee, or let me know what you got. I'm sure a lot of people out there have some coffee today. Wow, Win Casino. That's nice. Better look at that on the daily. Oh. Oh, we should have bought it off the lower trend. Darn. What about MGM again? How are they almost retesting highs? Penn Gaming is really lagging. Hard behind. Like, they're lagging really hard behind, guys. Oh, wow. So it's... Someone entered 30 strike Penn calls on March 24th, about a month ago, for May, so that's pretty big. Uh-oh, I just realized what today was, guys. Uh-oh. I just saw that expiration on that option, and I looked at my calendar, and I was like, oh, crap. It's 420. It's Elon's favorite day. Maybe that's why Tesla's going down. Definitely not high, I'll tell you that. Tesla's not high. Spacely says Bud Light. That's what you're drinking today, Spacely? That's nice. That's good. Ooh. Sean says coffee and a Cliff Bar, peanut butter banana. That sounds awesome, Sean. I love Cliff Bars, but I've never had the peanut butter banana one, but that sounds amazing. Really, really good. Speaking of that, I might have to go get a drink here. But for right now, these stocks are looking crazy. Bud is not my favorite today. That's for sure. SPY is running up into resistance. Is there anything on the Bookmap? Check it out. $412.80. That's pretty good. Mike says, good old Folgers coffee. That's awesome, Mike. Sean goes happy 420. Oh my gosh, Sean. I didn't think anyone was going to say anything. I'll take it though, Sean. We'll take it. Good old Folgers coffee, Mike says. Yeah, Folgers is pretty good. That's what I have at home. I have Black Rifle coffee, and then I also have Folgers. Let's see, American Express got killed today. Or, I mean, AT&T got trashed, Sean said. Was, I guess, the right wording. I want to see how TSM did, though. So, let's see, AT&T. Ooh. Damn, Sean, you're right, it did. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I feel like AT&T should do better over time, but this has been terrible lately. I can't lie about that. It's been really bad. AT&T. That was a big gap, though. Poor earnings. Had to go wrong. I bet TSM might be doing good because I noticed a lot of chip stocks up today. Ooh, they did do well, didn't they? Don't know if anybody mentioned this one in the Discord yet, but I'm gonna see. I haven't seen anybody mention this one. Taiwan Semiconductors. That's huge. That's way better than the moves that we've been seeing from AMD and other stocks like that. That's a lot bigger than those types of stocks lately. That's why we're seeing all chip stocks move. I forgot about their earnings till just now. Yeah, I really can't believe I didn't see anyone mention this one yet. Huh. Pretty good, though. Good old TSM. AXP got hammered, it did. I thought the credit cards would be doing better. Uh-oh. Mua says, how do you think earnings will go for AMD? Good question. Let me figure out their date. It says right now on here, May 2nd. That could be wrong, though. These charts have had a history of being wrong on stuff like this. So just keep that in mind. But, honestly, I think that they might do pretty well. It's hard to say, though. TSM did well, but TSM is a little bit different. They're not quite the same companies. Close, obviously. Both chip makers, but I don't know. I think AMD deals a lot more with like gaming and stuff like that. I think TSM deals more with like business solutions. Stuff with business, etc. Obviously AMD does stuff like that too, but wow, Nvidia. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to say on that front because buyers of computers and computer parts and stuff like that have been kind of falling lately. So I'm wondering if maybe that'll pick back up. I don't really think it will that much, though. I feel like demand might stay low. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's not going to go the best for them. I just have a feeling on that one. Obviously, though, it's all speculation, so keep that in the back of your mind. All speculation. I just saw a pretty interesting chart that Earnings Whispers put it into our earnings tab on the Discord. So I'm going ahead and looking at this, and apparently it's on a daily, I think. This has to be a daily chart. Yep. So they're actually looking at like a wedge formation here on ARKK, which I find kind of interesting. Looks kind of like a wedge anyways from first glance. Some kind of like this, I guess. Wish I could see the, maybe it's on an hourly. Kind of looks like it'd be better on an hourly, but. Here we go. Something kind of like that. Pretty interesting. Nice little wedge going on ARKK. Can't wait to see what happens with that one. As we know, ARKK is comprised of a bunch of crazy growth stocks, and we all know who runs it. Right? I hope we all know who runs it. Good old Cathie Wood. Everybody's best friend in the stock market. I know everybody loves Cathie. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, everybody hates Cathie, I think. Kind of like Kramer. There's the Cathie and the Kramer curse. Those two are cursed, I think, in the market. They are cursed. All right, gonna go eye up that Bookmap on AMD. Okay, and something like 90.75 is a big area of support down here. Tesla's looking good, 165. There we go. $165, okay. Take that for Tesla. Looking good. Wow, a lot of areas under, obviously, on Tesla. Tesla's one of the better stocks to watch on Bookmap. You know, it has some awesome areas of support down there. Keisha goes, I thought Cathie had the golden touch. Everything she touches turns to gold. Or turned to gold. It did, Keisha, but then she actually started being kind of dumb. Here, like she did very well in the beginning, but let me go show you this website here. Cathy'sArc.com will show you exactly like where they are. So pretty sure the red means they're losing. If I'm wrong, or if I'm right. Maybe that just means it's down today. But here, like if we go through these stocks, so like on Tesla, she's up, right? Her cost average is 108. or the funds, I guess you could say ARKK's holdings, right? So the fund, I guess you could say, the average price is 108.39. The quote right now is 180. Like, that's great. You know, fantastic, right? Good stuff. But now look at Zoom, Keisha. She owns Zoom at 278.55. Zoom at 278.55. Are you kidding me? That's all the way up here. Like, wow. 278.55. That is rough. Now, you know, you can tell, like, well, she was winning for a while, and yeah, she was for a little bit, but man, now it's all the way back down, and she didn't cut enough at the top. That's the problem. The problem with Kathy is that she was buying on the way up, which is great. You know, go ahead. But she didn't cut a lot of the shares at highs, and she let them all crash back down to lows while staying in at highs. And that's where she kind of got killed, Keisha. It sucks. I used to love Kathy back in the day whenever she first started. Like, even look at DraftKings. Her average cost is $50.94. I feel like I'm in a terrible position, and my average cost is 24 or 26. So, you know, not counting any covered calls or anything, but my real average price. Shopify, like, look at this one, 124. Now it's at 49. Coinbase, she bought at 254. Now it's at 64. Roku bought at 243. Now it's at 61. There's just too many bad examples. Like, Unity's another one. Here's one she's up on, PagerDuty. I'll give her that one. Twilio, 270 is her cost. $58 now. Like, what? 10x Genomics, bought in at 153. Now it's 55. Now, I know a lot of these stocks can go back up. So, you know, obviously they could go up as time goes forward. But I want to show you also something really quick. She officially went negative, I think, on the 5-year returns. Because, you know, everybody always says, well, how are they on the 5-year return? So, oh, I have to upgrade? Oh. I don't want to upgrade to see the performance. Here we go, 5-year. ARKK. Well, I guess it's like even right now. But you can see here how past 1 year, 34%, 8.66%. Total annual return history. So here's 2020 where they did great. 152% on the annual return. Like, holy crap, those were great. Like, no lie, those are actually pretty good numbers there. And then we had 2021 and 2022, of course. The main thing was just, you know, keeping those prices too high. They just didn't do a good enough job of bringing the prices lower. Yeah, Keisha, she has been making purchases while things are low. So I'm sure that they've been trying to get their prices lower. So I'm sure that that is happening, Keisha. And I've seen her buy some like some DraftKings and stuff like that, I think. So yeah, she's definitely getting into some stuff still. Let's actually go ahead and look at it. ARKK. Oh, we're already on it. Trades, here we go. So here's the most recent ones, actually, yesterday. We had some come out. So, like, she's buying more Roblox, actually. Look at that. Buying some more Roblox. Bought 190,000 shares of Roblox on April 18th. And bought 382,000 shares on April 17th. So she's buying a lot of Roblox right now. On this dip. Yeah, she's buying a lot of it on this dip, which is interesting. Huh. She's also buying DNA right now I shouldn't say she. Kathy's funds. ARKK is. She's selling 10x Genomics. Uh-oh. Maybe she's cutting that one and buying the DNA. She only sold 7,000 shares of that? That sounds like kind of like chump change for something like what she would deal with. Wow, she's been buying CRSP, which is CRISPR Therapeutics. I know Mike's been talking about this one. It's been flying. CRSP? I wonder how much of CRSP Kathy really owns. Go look at that on the holdings. Did I miss it? There it is. She owns it at 62.32, so I guess she's trying to bring her price down, like we talked about. Keisha says, what's the average cost for Roblox now? So, assuming that this is all updated as of those recent trades, her average price, it says, is 58.35. So we go look at RBLX here. So 58.35, a little bit over this resistance here. So on this one, it's actually not too bad right now. And if it, like, let's say Roblox takes another tumble, she could get in, she could buy a lot of shares down at like 20 to 30 and get the price a lot lower. But she's in these things for the long haul, though, so, you know, that's another thing to keep in mind is that, you know, if these things move up in 5 to 10 years and we get some growth like we did in 2020 ever again, I'm not saying it'll be that good, but just something like that, that would be crazy. Keisha says, does she own Chewy? Let's search for it. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think she does. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing with her and Chewy, so. I thought maybe I saw something with that, but. Ooh, hang on. When was this? I saw something on here where it said something with Kathy Wood. Let's see. ARK. What did that say? Go back. Oh yeah, manager ARK Invest is pouring a lot of money into the company. So pouring a lot. Okay. So we'll say pouring. It literally just said that it was there. Alright, whatever. Google's lying to me. Yeah, she did not. It looks like they don't have any Chewy, but I could have sworn that they did, Keisha, but she had so many at one point, I kind of lost track now. But, wow, what a morning, guys. A lot of crazy price action. I still can't believe that the market's moving up like this. We're moving right back to the upside. It's kind of pissing me off. I'll be honest. That makes me mad. I don't want to see the market move like this. That is not the type of price action I was hoping for. Definitely not, but wow. That is insane, to say the least. Terrible to me. Just reverses right back to the upside today. Can't get any good downward price action unless you bought it yesterday at close. That's tough. Tough on days like this. You know, that's how trading is. It's exactly how it is. And this has been happening nonstop lately, so it wasn't really too big of a surprise to me, but just one of those movements in the market where I'm just like, just cringy to me. Kind of cringy. Go eye up the Bookmap really quick again. Microsoft. Wow, look at that big volume dot. That's huge there. I knew this is what did that. It was glitching the other day. Okay. Yeah, so if you guys go to Bookmap and you guys want to change any of the settings, they're up here at the top. So if you guys ever get confused with it, it's kind of like Thinkorswim, how there's like these different buttons you can click. So configure add-ons will do add-ons if you want some. This will configure your studies, which is everything on the chart here. So it's going over your volume dots, your volume bars, all that type of stuff. There's a lot of amazing Bookmap videos out there. If you guys have more specific questions, we can go over more of it. But yeah, pretty much you can go to like change the volume dots, go to total volume. Now look at these dots. See how they change now? So you can actually see where the volume was on each dot there. So you can tell, like right here, there was a lot of volume on this green dot. And you can tell how much of that was sellers, for example, with that like little slice of pie. Same thing right here. So like you can tell how much sellers were here because it's like there's just that little green line there. Like on this one, see how it's like 50-50 almost? So it's like half and half. It's kind of cool. It shows you sometimes where that momentum's going. If you don't have that on, it'll just show you like if it has more green than red, it'll just pop up as green. But love trading stuff like this. Good old Tessie, 165. Ton of orders at 165 on Tesla, guys. I mean, 563,000 orders stacked up right there right now. That is utterly insane. We might trade down into that and test that level today. So just be a little bit wary as we go forward. Tesla has not been holding up very good. I'll say that. It has not been holding up good at all. It's been really rough, actually. Ann says, I bought the 415, 412 put debit spread. Is that on SPY? Yeah. Good old SPY. 415, 412. Not bad. Expired 6:30. All right, Ant. Yeah, like you said, you have time, and I feel like as time goes on, that'll be a pretty good one for you. You're kind of in the driver's seat there. Manny Money says calls at 165 on Tesla. Ooh, you know, that's a tough one, Manny. I don't think I would try to front run that one back up. I don't think so. It's a tough one to say today. If that would be a good one to front run back or not. So we know that there's a lot of orders down here. We don't necessarily know if they're all buyers or not. You would assume that a lot of them are buyers, given that Tesla has a huge support there. We don't really know how many, though. And as the volume gets there, you know, like, you never know, because, like, every second there could be, like, tons of 30,000 share lots go in or something weird, you know, or tons of, like, 100 share lots even that are, you know, spaced out over milliseconds. We don't really know, man. There could be a ton of different ways people could enter weird trades like this, but it's definitely... I don't know if I would test that support there today, Manny. on that one. Kind of tough there, especially with the earnings bad. I would kind of expect a continuation back down, honestly. Look at Amazon. 105 is a big resistance here. Go check that out. AMZN. Oh yeah, it is. Pretty big level. A lot of wicks. Breaking off to the downside now on Amazon. Be careful, guys. That's rough. Yeah, no problem, man. I figured it was. There's not too many stocks around 415 or 412. Not a ton. Yeah, the Bookmap's awesome though, guys. I'm going to post up another link of it here in the chat. If you guys want to check it out, just go check it out on the link below. Whenever you click the link, here, I'll just click it so it brings me up here. This is exactly what you guys will see here. Brings this up so you can input all your information. You can pick out what subscription you want. I will say this, the ones at the bottom down here, the Global Plus, quarterly and annual, are awesome, guys. Check those out. Those are going to be the ones you're going to want, really. They save a ton of money if you like Bookmap a lot. This one's $147 for the first 3 months. That's huge. $147 for 3 months. That's pretty good compared to, like, you know, if you just paid this for 3 months, it would be $150 anyways. So, and that's just for the normal global monthly. Not even Global Plus. Global Plus would be a lot more, actually. Yeah, wow, you're saving a lot of money, actually, if you do the quarterly one. More than I thought, but... Yes, join here. You can check some of these packages out. It's awesome. Once you sign up and you get your information and you get your login and all that stuff, you're going to log in, click connectivity here. You're going to go to stocks and you're going to click DX feed. Okay, and then you're just going to scroll down and it's going to say already subscribed with Bookmap or Global Plus. Log in to get DX feed data. So that's all you got to do there. It's pretty simple. Should be easy for you. And then you just have to add that onto your Bookmap, which is very simple here. You just go to connections, go to configure, and then you just click add connection, platform, and then you find DX feed. You'll add that on. DX feed, connection name, DX feed. There we go. Now it's on. So it might have you log in and other stuff like that. We'll have to see. It says credentials are not required. So because you'll sign up through that website and it'll just put it onto your account. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're logged into the right account on Bookmap if you're trying to add it as well. Yeah, it definitely is a little cheat code, Manny. It's awesome. One of my favorite platforms to use by far. I will say, when I first saw Bookmap, I was very skeptical of it. You know, I saw it and I was like, you know, this can't really help me that much, right? Like, this can't give you that much of an advantage. And then I added the free trial version on the Thinkorswim. Once I added that trial, I was like, you know what? This is awesome. This could be amazing for trading. And I started using it a lot more, and man, it was awesome to see. So it really helps out to see where these orders are in the market. You know, a lot of people, they just guess with like support and resistance, you know, and this will kind of confirm like, hey, we might actually get a bounce here because there's a lot of buyers stacked up here, or, you know, etc. You might speculate if they're buyers or sellers, but you could say, well, there's a lot of orders stacked up here. But yeah, check out that link. It's awesome. And hey, I appreciate you guys joining up today. I really do. It was a pretty fun day in the stock market, fun live stream today. I will be going live every single day at market open, so make sure you're here tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a pretty fun one. I'll have to play chess against somebody tomorrow, guys. Maybe Keisha can play me or something. We'll do a little bit of like a long stream towards the end. We'll maybe play a game of chess or maybe go over something interesting or something like that if you guys want to, but we'll have some fun here as the days progress. Thank you guys for joining up, though. It was an awesome day in the market. It wasn't my favorite price action since we moved straight up, but, you know, some of these stocks like AMD exploded along with Micron, TSM, and others. TSM is great. That stock was on fire with their earnings. Keep it on the radar. Could maybe have a good, like, little post-earnings run here. Bank of America looks nice. Recovery today after the AXP drop early on. So far, so good. But, yeah, thanks for joining up. Make sure you're in the Discord. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff announced over the next couple weeks, so just make sure you're ready in there. Other than that, let's have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.